announcement coming up later today. It's about hydrogen and carbon capture storage, total of about $500 million. What do you make of it?
Well, Kevin Rudd announced $1.3 billion for carbon capture and storage, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. I think the only project which has used it, and it's with mixed success, is the Gorgon project in Western Australia. So I'm cynical. I'm cynical about the spin.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm cynical about the spin. I guess I'm paid to be cynical in a way.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you know, those green advocates are saying it's more money for the fossil fuel companies. That's probably true.
Yeah.
The other argument is if you can encourage them to do the right thing. They're pinning a lot of hopes on hydrogen, and Alan Finkel's really pushed this. That's where they want to concentrate. And, carbon capture and storage, I just get sort of red alerts whenever I hear the expression.
Yeah, because it can't capture it all, and then, you know...
Well, sometimes it doesn't even capture any of it.
Well, and then there can be leaks.
Yeah. You can't even get the technology to work.
Yeah.
So apparently. So, and I just go back to that Kevin Rudd announcement. So that's what Scott Morrison has to get past. He seems to be in a bit of a pattern, the PM at the moment. He announces something, then he moves on. Then a couple of days later, he announces something else, and then he moves on. Then he announces. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of spin involved, frankly. I mean, you know, $500 million, you can't say it's all spin, but look, there's a lot of announcements.
Well, and the big announcement, I suppose, hasn't been made yet, is that Australia would be, you know, officially committing to net zero by 2050. That hasn't come out, even though the Prime Minister is slowly treading towards that, don't you think?
Yeah, I had some mail he might be doing that in June or July.
Right. Not this week, you don't think?
Well, I think he's sort of made it clear it's not this week.
Yeah.
And also he doesn't want directions out of wine bars and cafes on it. But I think that will happen, but at least he's saying we want to find a plan to get there, whereas Labor is committed to it and don't even have a plan.
Would they be feeling the pressure, in your opinion? You know, you've got this announcement from the UK overnight pledging to reduce its levels by 78% from 1990 levels, and we were just saying we don't know what those 1990 levels were. They might have been a whole lot higher than here. But still, I mean, that's a fairly big commitment. The US, Anthony Blinken there, suggesting that if anyone invests in coal, they're going to hear from us. There's a lot of pressure coming.
Yeah, they're under a lot of pressure. And I think Scott Morrison and Angus Taylor have changed their language since Joe Biden was elected. I think there's less of this gas-led recovery talk, obviously. That's one example of it. And he's changed tack, but he needs to bring the party room and the Nats with him, and that's not that easy.
Well, no, exactly right. So you got Matt Canavan, who said he's not going to support it. Are we looking at warfare within the coalition here over it?
Yeah, I don't know about warfare, because Matt and Barnaby seem to be looking for a spoil at any opportunity because they want to replace Michael McCormack. But yeah, they didn't kick up when he first mentioned it at the press club in February. There's a bit of a kick up now, but it's nothing major, nothing significant.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like they're trying to have a rerun of the last election. They might be successful, really hitting Labor on the coal issue in Queensland and the resources issue in WA. And we know iron ore prices has really helped the economy and the budget. A lot of stories about that today. So, look, it just feels like a bit of a rerun at the moment. The trouble is Scott Morrison's got to get more on side with tackling climate change because of where the world's heading, and at the same time attack Labor over it.
You're not a European football fan, are you, by any chance?
No, but I saw that news and I'm actually, you know, that's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's people power. It's fan power, Andrew. You know, they've
like
actually,
South Sydney,
they've
mate.
bucked up against the man. Because the Super League, remember when it happened to the Rugby League, didn't do so well here.
Yeah, but we were on the side of it then.